Let me go to Bill Maher. Now, Bill Maher said something that I think is so telling because he's telling the truth here. This is what I believe he really believes this. He's saying it comedically, but I think this is true. Listen.
Yes, I mean, I have a lot of ideas that you might consider conservative, but I feel like on that I'm just consistent.
On abortion.
Like the Pope is the Pope is consistently pro-life. I'm consistently pro-death. I'm for the death penalty, although I do believe in more DNA testing. My motto is let's kill the right people. I'm pro-choice. I'm for assisted suicide. I'm for regular suicide. I'm for whatever gets the freeway moving. That's what I'm for.
All right, wait.
It's too crowded. So the planet is too crowded, and we need to promote death.
When I look at the Venn diagram of people who are pro-death penalty and pro-choice, I don't think they intersect. You may be the lone person in the world at that intersection.
Absolutely not. I've met plenty of people who have the same feelings.
Pro-choice and...
Yeah, I mean, I'm
good
not
catch, though.
Randomly going around in the street saying, hey, we're going to kill you. I mean, we're talking about people who've earned it. But as I say,
kill the right people.
Kill the right people. There probably should be a moratorium on it until they can get it right. Because certainly you don't want more situations like they had down in Texas, and I'm sure other states where, the guys with lawyers who fell asleep and wound up being on death row and prejudice and lots of other ridiculous. But nowadays, I think it is possible.
In principle, to get that right.
Yeah, to get that right.
Look at what's happening there. First of all, he tries to be, as you pointed out, Glenn, he's just kind of joking. And when no one laughs, he goes into actually defending it. There's too many people on this planet. And you're right, that's what he believes. And he starts illustrating it comedically and then goes into his serious point. The second thing is, leave it to this panel to, he says he's pro-death, and what do? They go after him on the death penalty. Like the one thing is, like 80% of people support the death penalty in this country, and they start criticizing him on that point. He's talking about killing people as much as possible.
No, but doing it scientifically in the way Hitler did.
Well, I mean, that's
what he says. I'm for more DNA testing. This is Margaret Sanger and Adolf Hitler.
Well, no, DNA testing. He's talking about
death row,
making sure we have the right criminals to kill.
Yeah, when you're on death row, making sure that you actually committed the crime. But here's the interesting
You're not willing to go
I'm not willing to go there.
I thought that's how I took
I'm
that
not willing to go there. Listen to, if you go back and listen to it again, maybe I have to go back and listen to it again. But it sure sounds to me like he's for not just for the prisoners, but also let's kill the right people. Let's make sure that we're, there's too many people. Let's kill the stupid people. Let's kill the.
And I don't understand his point too when he comes to
you're not gonna unclog the freeway with just death row prisoners.
Very true. But he says, let's kill the right people. I want people who are guilty. And also I'm pro-choice. So you're saying the most innocent among us, they also should die?
Well, yes, he is saying that.
He is, but what logic is there?
It's a culture of death.
Whereas most liberals, though, aren't willing to make that. They're not willing to say, all right, yes, kill those who deserve to die, who have murdered a family of 4. I don't want you to do that, but go ahead and kill this innocent baby. At least he's consistent in that.
I think there's a difference between the radical revolutionary guy like Bill Maher and your liberal tree hugger. Tree huggers are like, let's let everybody live. Okay, not the little babies, but let's let everybody live. These guys are not. Radicals, real radicals are more like Shea. You get in the way, we kill you.
Yeah.
You're slowing down progress. We kill you. You're not the right kind of specimen. We kill you. Look, we can print up more people. I mean, he says it. Dogs can do it. It's not that hard to make a new human. Anybody can do it.
Yeah, and this is one of the reasons I've come to begrudgingly appreciate Bill Maher, is that he's one of the only people who has the freedom to sit there and just actually say what the progressive agenda is. He will come out, and in this one, he's a little bit off with the typical progressive, but in a lot of these cases,
I don't think he is.
Well, I think with the death penalty, most progressives, don't seem to be pro-death penalty these days. But, I mean, he typically will state something that progressives all believe. It's been in their history, it's been in their philosophy for decades and decades and decades, but they've now come to the point where they've evolved to not admit it anymore. Maher doesn't care. He's on HBO, he's on a subscription service, and he'll just say whatever he wants. And even though he's annoying at times and his points are awful, he at least is illustrating what the philosophy is behind this movement. What Barack Obama doesn't say, Bill Maher does. That's why he gave him $1 million.